Good morning and good afternoon and evening, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome. So you see me on my mat already. We're gonna start off on the mat today, and we're gonna do a long stretching routine. So like an actual deeper stretch in the beginning, and then we'll go into some high intensity and weights afterwards, and then we'll repeat our stretching. So today, we're going to focus on lengthening and loosening up our body in places that it's really tight, and just focusing on inner core strength so that we can have stability, good posture, all of the above. Okay, so get situated down with me on the mat. And actually, so you only need to see half my body at a time. That's why I have it like this. Okay, so we're gonna start right into it. Starting with your feet together. Okay, so put your feet together. We're going to hinge at our hips, keeping that straight back, and just hang right here. Just hang right here. Head is straight with your spine. From here, we're gonna lower it a little bit longer and drop your head. So now let your head hang. Try and touch the ground. Just be very loose and relaxed. Straight legs. Okay, slowly come back into that hinged position. Now practice hinging. I don't want to do rounding. Practice as having a straight back. Do you see that? You see the difference between a round and then straight? Okay, so have a straight back and hinge right here. So you have a complete 90-degree angle, and just hold that. So you can actually feel your calves and your thighs working right here. Good, now stand back up straight. And then from here, we're gonna squat down to our knees. Walk it back. Remember, this is our stretching routine. Let them in. 1 second. Okay, so now we're on our knees. Come into a tabletop, so you have on your knees and on your hands. And from here, we're just gonna raise our knees up into a high plank. Now, level 1, if you cannot do this, then just stay here on your tabletop and then just come up as you can. Okay, so we're just gonna stay here, coming to our knees, and then up to our knees, and then up, and just try and hold it for a few seconds. Okay, from this position, try and flatten your feet out. Try and get those heels and toes down while you're pushing your body up. Try and have flat feet, both touching the ground while pushing yourself into a triangle position. You should really feel this stretching your calves and your hamstrings. Good, now roll back into a high plank, and you could drop down to your knees if you like. Okay, now from there, let's go back into that same position. Walk your hands back a little bit, come into your toes and flat feet. Really feel that stretching your calves and your hamstrings. Okay, walk it back to a tabletop. You're on all fours right here. Okay, walk your hands out and lay flat. Lay completely flat, and then gently push yourself up. So this is now stretching your back. And just hold it there a few seconds. Lower yourself down, and then push yourself up again. Holding yourself, really stretching that back. You can even look up. Okay, now walk back to that tabletop. On all fours. And here we're going to pull our spine up to the ceiling and our chin to our chest. Okay? Now reverse it, pull your spine, your belly button down to the ground and pull your chin up to the ceiling as much as you can, like really stretch. Okay, come back, reverse it one more time. Good, neutral out onto all fours. Come into a tabletop, standing up with your hands straight. And we're just going to lift our right leg up and down. Up, nice and slow. Everything's really slow. Up and down. 3, 2, and 1. Now let's switch sides. Go to your left. Stretch it out. Nice and slow. 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, open your legs up a little bit wider on your mat. Come into a tabletop. So right there, onto a tabletop. And from here, you're gonna reach through and pass. Reach your right hand through, touching your left knee. And just kind of twist. You just lift your hand up and pass your knee. You can feel that stretching. Okay, a couple more. Reach it through. Try and pass your knee. Good. Now let's go to the other side. Like you're trying to pick up something that's just past your knee. Nice and slow. You can feel that stretch in your core and your hips. One more. Good. Now from here, we're gonna transition back into our high plank into a triangle and then lift our leg up. So come to the edge of your mat with your hands because you're gonna need space. You're on all fours. Come into a plank. Walk your hands back a little bit until your feet are flat. Okay? And then lift that right leg. So we want space. So we want flat feet. And then lift that right leg. 2 more. Okay, let's switch sides. Left leg, up. Try and keep your feet flat. 1 more. Good. Rock back down to a tabletop. Get your blood flowing here. That way get your blood to come back into your body. Okay, from here, we're going to go into a high plank position. And we're going to cross our legs from left to right, like we're stepping very slowly. Left knee to right elbow. Just a little step. Level 1, if you cannot do this, you can go to a wall. But we're trying to stay down here on the ground, so you can just do the best you can. Couple more. You feel like you're getting heated up? Good. Okay, come back down to the ground on all fours and lay down. We're going to put our head completely face down onto the mat and then lift our arms and our legs up to do a Superman lift. On the count of, we're going to do 4. So ready? And that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Come back down. Come back into a tabletop. From here, we're gonna step our left leg forward. Left leg forward and lean. Lean into it like a low lunge. Deep breath. Now rock back into a tabletop. Your right leg forward. And lean. Stretch it out. Okay, step it back into a tabletop. And from here, we're gonna walk our hands back. Come up. Come into another right angle. And from here, hands on your thighs. And lift. Now you stand. Try and get that back as straight as possible. And just hold it there. Good. Now lower that right knee back down. Switch sides into a right angle. Lift up your other leg. And just hold. Straighten that back up. Good. Now, bring your feet together. I'm going to adjust this camera. You need to be upright a little bit more. Okay, from here, we're standing. Step forward and step back. We want a slight bend in our front leg. So there's that angle, right angle again at our front leg. Back leg is straight. Now just raise your hands up to the ceiling and just hold it. Hold this position. Deep breath. Just hold it there. You can feel the muscles working. You can feel your core stretching out. Okay, lower your hands. Switch feet. Step forward. Step back. Create that right angle in your front by leaning your front leg. And hold again. Deep breath. Deep breath. Okay, lower it down. From here, transition forward. Now you're looking at me with both of your legs facing one direction towards me. Turn your right leg to the right. So it was facing the camera. Now turn your right leg that way. You're going to lean into it just a little bit. And from here, open your hands out straight. So my front foot is facing the right wall. My left foot is facing the wall in front of me. My hands are straight out. And we're just focusing on breathing. You should be warm. You should be warm. Your body should be warming up. You should be bringing up a little bit of a sweat, holding these positions. At this point, your thigh could be feeling it. You could be burning a little bit. Come back up and let's switch sides. Now left foot turning to the left wall. Right foot facing forward. Lean into it. Create that 90-degree angle. And then hold that stretch. Okay? Good. Hold that stretch while I let somebody in. Try not to fall in the process. Okay, from here, let's transition to the ground. Keep that stretch. My left hand is behind my left foot. And I'm still holding my right hand up. 3, 2, 1, come back up. Switch feet. Turn your right foot to the right wall. Left foot straight. Transition your right hand to the ground. And stretch. And 3, 2, and 1. Good, come back up. Now bring both feet into a sumo position, angled out towards the corners. Lower yourself down into a squat and just hold. You can put your hands in front of you. You can put them out to the side. You can put them here on your thighs if you need a little bit extra support, but we just want to hold it. We're trying to engage that core, keep that back, shoulders pulled back, nice and straight. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring it up. Woo, I am sweating, guys. Sweating already. Okay, from here, open stance, hands are up, and we are just gonna lightly start crunching to the side. So crunch, crunch, nice and slow. Remember, stretching like this is very slow. We're focusing, targeting those core muscles, lengthening our muscles, loosening them up, heating them up. Breathe, nice and slow. Good, bring it down. Feet together again from the top, just 2 or 3 more. Gently roll yourself down to the ground. Let your head hang. Feel that stretch. You may not be as tight as the first time you did this because everything's all warmed up now. Really breathe deep. Good, now roll yourself up, roll that spine up. Woo. Okay, our stretching sequence is done. Grab some water if you need. That was more than just a stretch, guys. That was holding your core. I'm switching my notes here. Okay, so you can grab some light weights if you want. I'm gonna grab them real quick. Okay, so grab your light weights if you'd like. You need a sip of water, do so. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to do 7 different exercises straight through. So this is where our intensity will come up. We're not really going to stop. So you go at your own pace. I will track the time, and then I'll tell you when we're going to start or not. Our first one is going to be a curtsy lunge to a bicep curl. So bicep curl is like this. And then a curtsy lunge is when you take your right foot, take it like you're going to curtsy down to a reverse squat. Now, if you have knee issues, you may just need to do a reverse squat, which is just step back and up because this may hurt your knee a little bit. So be conscious. Right leg to the side as an angle, lowering it down, and then left, lowering it down, bicep curl in the middle. Okay? So that's our first one. We get our timer going. Okay, ready? Okay. Right, down, up, bicep curl. Left, down, up, bicep curl. Now you can go a little bit faster or a little bit slower based on what you need. Remember, we're not going to stop, so you just have to pace yourself to get all the way through it. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good. Straight into bent over rows. So straight spine, hinging just a little bit at your hip, straight everything, and you're pulling those elbows really far back as much as you can. Here we go. Ready? And start. Quickly, if you have light weights. We're keeping it moving. We're not stopping. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop those weights. Follow me down to the ground. The next 2 will be on the ground. Next one is a V-up crunch. So what is that? Level 1? Level 1, you're just doing a crunch. Level 2, you're in a V-up. Okay, so level 2, your feet are up in the air. Level 1, your feet are down, and you're just doing a regular crunch. We got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's get into position and go. Lifting those legs. Go slow if this is hurting your back. Go slow, pause if you need to. Last one, and good. Woo. Roll over. We're gonna do a knee push-up to a leg extension. So watch, we're on all fours. Push up, leg extension. Push up, leg extension. Switching sides each time. Okay, alternating between right and left. Ready? And go. Up, down, left. Up, down, right. Up, down, left. Right. Left. And right. Keep it going. Good. Woo. Nice. Okay, we have tricep lifts. You can stay on your knees or you can stand up. Just because of camera angle, I'm going to stay here. Weights are needed on this one. You're going to hold those weights to your hips. Lift as high as you can. And then stop at your hip again. Okay? Ready? And go. No swinging. No swinging allowed. We're touching just about every muscle group. This is a full arms, legs, core, back. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Take position, stand up. We have a sumo squat with a same side crunch. So feet are wide apart, legs are wide apart, feet are angled towards the corners, all the way down, same side crunch, all the way down, same side crunch, same side crunch. Okay, 30 seconds. Here we go, all the way down. You can hold your light weight if you'd like. Left, right, all the way down. You can speed this up, just keep your form. Couple more. Woo. Good job. Last one. Jump squat. Coming up to alternate side crunch. So feet are going to be together. We're going to go all the way down, all the way up, cross, cross. Okay, so all the way down. Feet are not as wide apart. They're just shoulder width apart. All the way down, light jump. Level 1, just do a hop. Level 2, do a full on jump. Okay, ready? And go. All the way down, all the way up, cross, cross. All the way down. All the way up. Cross, cross. Cross, cross. All the way down. Push it up. Cross, cross. Couple more. Last one. Woo! Good job. Walk it off. That was the end of that series. Grab some water. Heart rate is up. Yes, good job. Okay, walking it off. Your heart rate should be up. Deep breaths. We're gonna go. So this time around, if you felt like it was just a little bit too light on the weights, pick up your heavier. We're gonna do. So if you want to do some heavier weights, go ahead. Speed it up. Go ahead. You know, I like to do kind of like in the middle because I have people on both sides of the spectrum watching and working out with this. So you need to go a little faster, go a little faster. If you need to go a little slower, if you need to go a little heavier on the weights, go for it. I want you to push. Okay. So what's the first one? Curtsy lunge, bicep curl. Grab your weights. Ready? Curtsy, drop, bicep curl. Curtsy, drop, bicep curl. Remember, level 1, if you have knee issues, you're just doing a reverse straight lunge, not at an angle. Last one. Good. Okay, straight into bent over rows. Remember, you can up your speed if you need to. Just try and keep that straight spine. No slouching over, okay? Straight spine, pull those shoulders back, and go. Keep it quick. We're going for intensity. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Transition down to the floor. We have our crunches. Give you a few seconds to get down there. Okay, so remember, the V-up crunches is actually a combo of a leg lift and a crunch for level 2. For level 1, feet are flat on the ground, and it's just a solid crunch, okay? Getting your shoulders off the ground. Get into position, and let's go. Up, down, up, down. Take your time. Church your back. Take your time. Slow it down. Try and contract those core muscles. Last one. Good. Roll over, roll to your side. We have knee push-ups to leg extensions. Now I say knee push-ups, but if you're push-up pro, go for your full push-up. I'm never gonna stop anybody from doing a full push-up. Okay? So we're gonna go all the way down. Lift our leg up. All the way down. Lift our other leg up. So we're switching sides. each time. Couple more. Last one. Good. Woo. Tricep dips are next. I'm staying on the ground just for camera view. We're going straight into them. Grab your weights. Ready? And go. No swinging allowed. Lift and lower. Resist the gravity. Last one. Woo! Guys, is anybody sweating? I'm sweating. I'm feeling it. We're not stopping. You realize that? We're not stopping. Okay. Transition up to your feet. So just because we're not going super, super fast does not mean that we're not getting in that intensity because we're not really stopping. Okay, next one is sumo squat, same side crunch. Okay, you can hold your light weights if you'd like. I'll pick mine up just to test it out. Okay, so all the way down, wide stance, and then crunch, crunch. All the way down, crunch, crunch. All the way down, deep squat. Feet are spread out wide. All the way down. And stop. Woo. Drop those weights. Catch your breath. Last one. Jump squat to alternate side crunch. So opposite, opposite. Crisscross. Okay, feet are not as wide apart. They're just about shoulder width apart. It's a full squat jump. Level 1, if you don't want to jump, just give yourself a squat and like a tippy toe, stand up, something like that. Or you can try and just get one little hop, like 1 inch off the ground. See what you can do safely, okay? So, ready? Feet together. All the way down. Jump up, crisscross. Jump down. All the way down. Jump up. Tell her to jump down. Whew. Push, really push. Really give yourself a good jump. Last one. Crisscross and stop. Walk it off. That was round 2. Walk it off, sip your water. You're wondering what I'm drinking. I made myself fruit water, like electrolytes. Not quite a full smoothie. I have my water here too, but sometimes I add in fruit, but remember? One time I added the blueberries to my water and then they got stuck in a straw. So this time I just threw a bunch of fruit in with a bunch of water and some ice and then blended it up. Fruit is loaded with electrolytes. So if ever you want some like natural electrolyte water just to help keep your body moving, you can throw in like a handful of fruit. I like frozen fruit. Into your cup, couple pieces of ice, fill it up with like, I don't know, 10, 12 ounces of water, blend it up. So it's really watery, but it has some fruit in it. Okay, ready for round 3. We're gonna get through round 3 and then we're gonna go back through some of those stretching exercise routines at the very beginning, okay? So get ready. We have curtsy lunge to bicep curl. Grab your weights. Ready? And go. Down, up, bicep curl. Down, up, bicep curl. If you need to go faster, go faster. Just keep your form. If you're going heavier weights, that's up to you. Few more seconds. Last one. Good. Okay. Bent over rows. Straight into it. Resetting the timer. Keep that straight back. And pull. Pull those elbows up high. Really work those shoulders, shoulder blades. Pull it up. Last 2. And 1, stop. Transition to the floor. We have our V-up crunches. So level 1, feet are on the ground. Level 2, they are up in the air. Now, while you're coming up and down on the crunch, remember what we did on Tuesday? We want to try and contract those core muscles. I think it was Tuesday. Losing track of days. Contract those core muscles and pull that gap closed on the ground. Try and concentrate on holding it flat to the ground as your legs are coming down and up so that you can know that your core and your back are fully contracted and working. Okay, so concentrate on that. Ready? Up, down. That's where you try and get that gap closed. On the down, your body wants to make a big gap on the floor. Try and contract those muscles. It will slow you down a little bit, but it makes it harder. Contract and close that gap. Last one. Woo. Roll to your side. We have knee push-ups or full push-ups. You're my push-up king or queen. Then we lift our leg opposite side each time. Ready? And go all the way down, all the way up. Left leg. All the way down, all the way up. Right leg. All the way down, all the way up. Left leg. Right. Left. Right. Left. Lift. Last one. Good. Transition back to your knees. Woo. Tricep dips are next. I'm staying here. Okay, tricep lifts. Straight into it. No swinging. Ready? And go. Keep that spine nice and straight. Third round, your muscles should be feeling it. Working up a good sweat. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Woo. I'm really excited. I'm sweating. I did it again though. I left the air off. I wanted that sauna effect. Okay, come back up to your feet. Bringing up the Okay, now we have sumo squat, same side crunch. Grab your weights if you'd like. Okay, open those legs. Open them up. All the way down. Crunch, crunch, same side. All the way down, all the way up. Crunch, crunch. All the way down, all the way up. Crunch, crunch. Couple more. All the way down, all the way up. Last one. Woo, drop it. Breathe. Drop those weights. Last one, we have jump squat to crisscross crunch. Opposite side. Breathe. Okay, ready? Resetting the timer. Feet are a little bit closer together. Shoulder width apart. Give yourself a good jump. Criss, cross. All the way down, all the way up. Criss, cross. All the way down, all the way up. All the way down, last one. Woo. Walk it off. Walk it off. Deep breath. Grab your sip of water if you need. Okay, so we're going to transition into our stretching and planks now. This time we're going to hold them a little bit longer, and then we'll go from there into our other stretches. It's went by really fast. Okay. So feet together, hinging at your waist. Slowly bend over, let your hands hang. Head is straight, so everything is at a 90-degree angle, and just let your arms hang. From here, lower it down a little bit more. Try and reach for the ground. Pull your head down, chin to chest. From here, transition into a tabletop, so lower yourself down. We're on a tabletop position. Come into a high plank if possible. Now, level one, if you cannot do a full high plank, you can just stretch out your left leg to your right leg. So you're doing like a half body plank, left and right. If you can go into a full plank, then let's go for it, okay? You should be really hot right now. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to your tabletop position. From here, we're going to transition into flat foot triangle. So come into a high plank. Walk your hands back. Have your heels and your toes touching the ground as you walk your hands back. Pulling your chin to chest. Stretching out your calves, your hamstrings, your thighs, your arms, your core, and your neck. Holding it there. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Transition back to tabletop. Hold it here for a second. I don't know if you can see how shiny I am right now, but guys, I am just dripping. And you should be too. From here, we're going to pull our spine up and chin to chest. Now reverse it. Pull your spine down. Bring your chin up to the ceiling. Stretch as deep as you can. Pull that belly button down to the ground. Chin up. Reverse it again. Pull that spine up to the ceiling, chin to chest. Good. From here, come back, sit down on your legs, rotate those wrists. I know we're using them a lot, so just rotate them out. The core is really heating up. Okay, back to a tabletop position. You're gonna come up one leg at a time and lift. We're gonna stay at one side at a time. So I have my left leg straight, right leg down on all fours, and we are going to lift. Keep going. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch side. Tabletop, right leg straight, and lift. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come back into seated position. Roll those wrists. We're going to transition into a triangle plank again. This time lifting the leg all the way up. So roll your wrists. Level 1, if you cannot do this with your wrists, you can always just like lean into a chair or couch and be lifting your legs if you need that. Okay, so into all fours, then to your plank, walk your hands back, so your feet are flat, and then lift that leg up high. Right, left, right, and left. Right, and left. Couple more. Right, and left. Last one. Right, and left. Good. Come down to your knees. Back. Letting that blood flow recirculate. Whew. Okay, we're going to come into all fours tabletop again. And this time we're opening up our knees wide as the mat. And we're reaching through like we're picking up something on the other side of our knee. So right hand, grab through on your left knee. Left, grab through on your right knee. So just continue to switch back and forth nice and slow. Your shoulders are getting a great workout. Reach, couple more. 3, 2, 1. Come back, sit up nice and straight. Deep breath, roll those wrists. Okay, from here, just stay on your knees. Come up into one leg forward, one leg back. So my left leg is bent and up. I'm going to take my right hand, put it to the ground, next to my foot, and then twist up. So left leg is bent and forward, right hand is to the right side of my left foot and twist up. You should feel this stretching in your thigh up into your hip area. This is good for like hip tightness or sciatic pain, keeping all those ligaments and muscles loose. Okay, sit up. Now take your left hand and put it to the side, the inside position of your left leg. So left leg down, left hand down, and twist up opposite way. Three, two, one, back up, switch legs. Right leg forward. So now my right leg is forward. I'm going to use my right hand, put it on the inside of the leg, and lift. So we're starting off opposite. This stretches the inner part of your thigh. Three, two, one. Switch sides. Right leg is up, left hand is down, and twist. Right hand up. Three, two, and one. Good. Come back, sitting on those legs and twist. We're going to transition to standing up. Come into a standing position. And remember our sumo squat position. Open up your legs. Left leg is facing forward. Right leg is facing the wall. And then we're leaning into it a little bit. Open up your hands really wide and just hold it. Just hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch sides. Straighten out your right leg, looking forward. Left leg twisting. Lean into it a little bit, not all the way down. We want that 90-degree angle bend. We don't want to go too bent, just more like a 90-degree angle close to it. Too much of a bend would put a lot of pressure on the knee. And then, it might not feel good for some, it might hurt. So we just want to aim towards that 90-degree angle. Deep breath. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Stand up straight. Transition into a straight reverse lunge. So step back. Again, that 90-degree angle in the front. And raise your hands up. Breathe in. Three, 2, 1. Stand up. Switch sides. Right leg front forward. Left leg back. Come into a lunge. And lift those arms up. If you notice when you do this, when you bring your hands back down, it feels like the blood is recirculating. It is, and that's the purpose of all this. It is recirculating the blood in different directions. Okay, lower it down. When you lower it down, do you feel like the blood coming back to your hands? Stand up. Woo, good job. We're gonna take it down to the ground now. After just, no, like, we have 2 more, and then we're taking it down to the ground. wide stance sumo. Bring it down to a hold and just hold it here. You can have your hands here, you can have it here, or you can have it here. Whichever you feel more comfortable. It doesn't matter, just focusing on that sumo squat pose. Breathe in. Good, bring it back up. Whew. Now we're taking it down to the ground. I'm gonna adjust the camera. You guys did really good. Okay, bring it down to the ground. Okay, come into a low lunge. I keep thinking that we're doing a lot of lunges, but take it down to a flat low lunge on the ground. Push your back up and hold it here. From here, just deep breath. Okay, rotate that hip to the ground and pull your foot into the center of the mat. So now you're sitting on your hip. Walk your hands out and stretch. Okay, walk it up. Switch sides, nice and slow. Right leg bent. Hands on your thigh. Push it up. Deep breath. So everything we did today is really, really good for the lymphatic system. Your lymph nodes are all over your body. They help with detoxing everything, pushing out toxins. It's kind of like a pump system in your body, except it has no pump. It's not like your heart, so you have to help it. Okay, transition over to your hip. Put your foot in the center. Walk out your hands and stretch. Good, walk it back up. Transition to tabletop. And then bring your knees to the back of your mat. Sit in between your feet. Walk your hands out and lay down again. Walk yourself back up. Come into a seated position. This will be our last one. Lay flat. Cross your right leg over as you're rolling to your left hip. And give yourself a nice spinal twist. Try and hold that right leg down to the ground and pull your right shoulder to the ground as much as you can. Slowly transition to your back. Roll to your right hip. Left leg over. Left elbow and shoulder to the ground. Really try and hold your knee to the ground. Try and pull your shoulder to the ground as best as possible to get that deep stretch. your back, nice and slow. Nice and slow. Now roll to your side. Gently push yourself up. Give yourself a round of applause. Pat yourself on the back. Stretching is not to be forgotten, guys. Stretching is what keeps you guys standing up, keeps your back from giving out on you, keeps your muscles loosened, helps stabilize you. It's super important. So it has its place. I am going to show everybody each other. We have a couple people that are missing. You won't be seeing Diana for a little bit. She's off in the air right now. And then a couple others are off island as well. So we hope they have safe travels. You look sweaty, Christina. Just like me.
Very much so.
I called you out. Good job. She can handle it. I know I can mess with her. No, like literally no joke, I'm dripping. Dripping, but I wanted that. Like I wanted that flush to just get out there. I can see several of you guys glowing. See that messy hair and it's sticking. You guys look good. So smile for the camera for those on replay. Hope they have a good one. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Yay. Awesome. So my phone is always open if you want to send me feedback. Let me know how you guys are doing. I want to hear how your progress is, or if you need any help, or if you want some like specific exercises to do on your off days. I think I'm going to load today's up on the website, because to me, it's a really good exercise for those days that you just are not feeling it. Like you don't feel like you want to just get up and jump, but you need to really stretch and move your body. And that's what I was focusing on today. So I think I'll upload this one to leave it up there. That way you guys can go back to it. So I'll resend out some links when I upload it. I'll try and do that this week. Okay, so thank you guys. Nice being with you, and keep up the good work. We're just trying to keep active, not stay on the couch, right? Keeps us energetic. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Thank you.
Lots of water, fruits and waters. Bye.